And welcome back to my channel. My name is Anna Francis and this is your channel of your choice. I'm preparing to go for a walk as I am in a journey of losing weight and becoming more healthier or healthy. Becoming healthier or more healthy, whatever you want to call it. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for the 2.65. My prayer is that before the end of the May month, I'll be at 3K. Please, I've been stagnating. If you have not subscribed, please choose to subscribe. There are people who have been watching and they have not been subscribing. And I am spending this 1 minute to tell you to subscribe and join my channel. Become a member and let us grow together. This channel is almost 4 years old and we have been stagnating. And I'm counting on you to become a member and subscribe to this channel. Now, I admit I've not been that consistent, but I was very consistent in the shorts. Now, on the longer version of videos, I am back and I am doing it. I am in this because I'm doing videos weekly. I'll be doing videos weekly, and the video will running every Tuesday at 9 East African time, 9 a.m. Now, let me talk about etiquette and respect of personal space. Now, sorry about that. I meant to remove this. When we talk about etiquette and a personal space, etiquette is something for those who are joining my channel right now. You're new in this channel. I'm a clinical psychologist and I'm an educationist. I'm a high school teacher as well as a school psychologist. And so I deal with teenagers very much. And as an educationist, one thing that we teach these young men and the young women, especially the youth and the teenagers, is about etiquette. And etiquette is about respect for one's personal space, polite language, and how to deal with people. Why do we teach this to the young ones? It's because you realize when you are grown, you're all grown and you're an adult, there are things that you cannot do because you are taught. Some of these things, if you are not taught at home, in the preschool, or in the lower grades of your school, in school or at home, about respecting each other's space and polite language, what we called in the lower ages as golden rules or golden language, or why am I forgetting what we called it? And the golden rules, the golden language, what were they called again? Like, drop a comment and let me know. I'm forgetting. I have been mentioning them. Like saying sorry, thank you, politely. Thank you, sorry. Even as an adult, there are people who cannot say thank you. As an adult, there are people who cannot say sorry. And so when I'm talking about this etiquette, I am talking to adults now because it is in the books when you are in school. When you, as an adult, nobody will teach you about that etiquette. It is not in the books. When you go to university, nobody is teaching you that. And so you're supposed to be taught when you are young, because when you are young, it will be easier for you to be corrected and for you to be made to do the right thing. I'm talking to the youth. I'm talking to the adults now. Us adults. Those people who cannot respect each other's space. What do we mean about space? It's a personal space is how close are you supposed to get to someone as an adult or as a young one. How close are you supposed to get to me? How close are we supposed to sit? I give a good example when you're using the public means for us matatus in our diaspora Kenya. How close are you supposed to sit near me? And you realize sometimes when you're in that mat, that is a very good example of a personal space. I'm using a hard and I'm getting tired. So you are seated on one seat in a matatu. A matatu is a public means. And somebody starts dozing, sleeps on you. You get, and it becomes irritating. Opening the window when it is very hot. Personal space. Somebody does not want to open that. And that is where pickpocketing comes in. because somebody does not want to open the window. We are in the same matatu. The matatu is a public means, road means of transport. Somebody does not want to open the window because, I don't know, somebody is there eating chips. Chips are French fries, or eating bananas. Smells a lot in the matatu, which is very, very, very crowded. There's no air. You need to open the windows for us to have fresh air. And somebody starts eating banana and somebody starts eating food inside the matatu. And somebody may have a problem with their stomach and you start vomiting. That is what I talk about, the personal space. But more likely or most likely, I'm talking about how close can you get to me? How close can you get to me? Whether you are a stranger, whether you are a friend or not a friend. How do you respect personal space? Are you to touch me? Are you supposed to touch me when you're not supposed to touch me? This includes hugging. There are people who are not hugging or huggable. There are people who don't want to be hugged. And you're there hugging them and greeting them with a lot of hugging. It is important to respect personal space. How polite are you? I'll give a good example of something that we teach on that etiquette in our schools, and we teach the students on how to answer a telephone call. And we give conversations, telephone conversations or dialogue. Which ones are you supposed to use? Polite language, I'm sorry, thank you, may I? Okay? You don't command. And for example, you want to pass, you're on the road is so crowded and you want to pass and you push. Those are some of the things, the reasons as to why we teach the young ones on personal space, polite language. What are you supposed to say when you meet people standing on the road? Excuse me. Munafanya nini kwa barabara, may I pass? What does that mean? You go pushing them, pulling them, telling them to get out of the road, and you don't use the polite language. And now you are an adult. Those are some of the things. And when we talk about respecting each other, you respect even the young ones. You use polite language when you're talking to the young ones. You are supposed to say sorry to the young ones. The adults who feel like they are not supposed to say sorry to the young ones. A call. Let me decline it. That is rude. You're not supposed to decline the call. But I've declined because I'm using my phone to take this video, and I'll call back. Sorry is very important. Thank you is very important. And sorry applies to everyone. Respect is mutual. Whoever told you that you're not supposed to respect the young ones because they are under you, they are dependent on you, they are not independent, I'm sorry, you need to respect their personal space. You don't go touching them anywhere. You don't greet and you extend the greetings until the greetings become something else. And so people are mad. People are not happy about it. And so it is very, very important to respect each other. So we are supposed to respect each other. How are we supposed to respect each other? It is very important to respect each other. So what else are we talking about? We are talking about helping each other on how you're supposed to respect each other. How are you supposed to do it? How are you supposed to do it? How are you supposed to teach others? How are you supposed to greet each other? How are you supposed to receive the call? How do you receive the call? Receiving the call means that you have to respect each other and say hello when you are respecting each other, when you're receiving the call. You only need to say hello, you greet each other, say sorry, you want to speak to someone, and you tell them, I'm sorry, so and so is not in, so and so is not around, can I take the message? That is when you're receiving the call. What if the call that you're receiving and you're used to being rude in receiving the calls, and that is an interview that you've been doing, and you receive the call and you're so rude to the person who is calling you, maybe the HR calling you for that interview or for that job. And that is one of the reasons as to why we teach our boys, our young ones, on how to receive calls with a lot of etiquette and a lot of respect. And when you receive the call and the call does not belong to you, say sorry. Wrong number. Use the word sorry. But most likely, I wanted to talk about, more importantly, I wanted to talk about personal space. Don't get so close to me. Don't get so close to the next person until you know that they need you to be close. It doesn't matter whether it is a friend or not a friend, but personal space is personal space. How many meters are you supposed to be away from me? So let's respect each other. Let's respect our boys and our girls. Let's respect each other. Personal space is very important. Etiquette is very important, both to the young ones and to the adults. I hope I have taught you something. I hope you understand something. May God bless you. Drop a comment. Let me know whether there is somebody who has ever handled you misappropriately, if I may use that word, handled you in a lot of disrespect, and you felt disrespected because your personal space was not respected. Respect my personal space. Respect each other's personal space. May God bless you. May God keep you. Let me go for a walk now. Bye-bye.